2003.
I draw the line.
Archaeologists conducting excavations within the dark recesses of the Lianghua cave uncover the skeletal remains of a primitive human. Oddly, the bones appear to belong to an adult less than 4 feet tall. And genetic analysis reveals that the person's short stature was not due to deformity. Remarkably, this individual belonged to a previously unknown species of miniature humans that lived 60,000 years ago.
The team of scientists excavating on Flores uncovered the partial skeleton, which we now know as LB1, or Liangbua 1. It immediately sent shockwaves around the world. We know it's a member of our genus Homo because it has characteristics of its teeth and jaws that we use to define our genus. So it's these features that help us understand that it is closely related to us, but smaller.
When are the aliens coming?
After further study, the newly discovered species of miniature humans was given the name Homo floresiensis, after the Isle of Flores on which it was discovered.
60,000 years
The $64 million question is, how did the ancestors of Homo floresiensis reach Flores? Flores is an oceanic island. That means it's never been connected by land to either the Asian continent or the Australian continent. It's long been thought that only modern humans were clever enough to somehow reach these kinds of islands by crossing open water. And so to find Homo floresiensis on this oceanic island shows us how much we underestimate earlier hominins in terms of their dispersal capabilities.
What's most interesting is they found tools on the Isle of Flores. Finding tools on this isolated Indonesian island opens up a Pandora's box of ideas. How did they get there? How far back do these beings exist? And what level of sophistication do they have?
Homo floresiensis disappears roughly about 50,000 years ago, but we only have evidence from this one cave. And so I think there's still a lot that we need to uncover to figure out the most likely explanation for their extinction.
Due to their stature, some anthropologists began calling Homo floresiensis the Hobbits, in reference to the furry-footed characters from Middle-earth, popularized by author J.R.R. Tolkien in his 1937 book,
Tolkien?
The Hobbit.
That's how you pronounce
which
it?
has led many to wonder,
Tolkien?
Could Hobbit-sized humans be part of a missing link?
The Hobbit is the prime example of saying, hang on, stop and start thinking of what's going on here. As time goes, we're finding more and more evidence that there was a range of different kinds of humans.
In science, we always have to keep an open mind, even when things disturb our sense of who we are and where we came from. We're just beginning to realize that the Lord of the Rings is really a paradigm for other species out there lurking that have not yet been discovered. Homo sapiens are not necessarily the only game in town.
The discovery of Homo floresiensis proves that humans were just one of many intelligent species to inhabit Earth in the past. But remarkably, there could be evidence of not only Hobbit-sized humans, but also a species of giants that once lived in what is now modern Russia.
There we go. That's the history I'm looking for.
The Altai Mountains, Siberia.
That's the story for another day. Bubbling teapot, pudgy chin, nothing helps. Sorry, I missed you 3 years with band aim rain. Sorry, thank you very much.